I don't know about you, but I love Christmas. I love celebrating the holidays, and whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or any other holiday during the Christmas season, I hope it's a time for you to be together with your family and have good memories. One of the things that I love about Christmas are Christmas stories, and my husband's family has a really powerful one. So today's story time, I'm going to tell you the story of the Christmas miracle for the Cross family. My husband is one of 7 children. He is number 5. And with 7 kids, money was pretty tight, especially in the beginning. As many of these stories go, right? My husband's parents had 3 children, and I think they may have had another on the way at this point. But they did not have enough money for Christmas presents, and they didn't know what they were going to do. The oldest wanted a train, the second oldest wanted an airplane, and then the third, a little girl, wanted a baby buggy. And my husband's parents had no idea how they were going to make Christmas a special one. Well, one day while my husband's mother was away in another room, she heard the doorbell, and her little girl ran up to the door and answered the door. And by the time she got to the door, the person was gone. And there on the floor was a bag. And when asked, the little girl said it was that man, like she knew him, but she didn't have his name, of course, because she was super little. So when they went to open the bag later when the kids weren't around, guess what was in that little bag? Of course, a train, a plane, and a baby buggy. And Dan's parents considered that their Christmas miracle. It was the things that their kids wanted. But the story actually gets better. My husband's father was sharing the story about what had happened to their family at another Christmas years later. And they said that they had no idea who had provided those gifts, but how much that meant to them and how it really was such a gift to them at Christmas time. Well, one of the women that was there came up to them and said, "Well, I know who it was. It was my husband." And they expressed their appreciation, and they were so grateful, and they were talking about it. She said it was the most interesting story. My husband was following a car, and the door to the car opened, and a bag fell out. And he pulled over and picked up the bag and tried to flag down the car, but he couldn't catch them, and they left. And so he looked in the bag, and there was gifts for little children, and he wasn't sure what to do with them. So he went to the congregation's bishop and said to him, "What do I do with this? Do you have somebody that you think could use this?" And the bishop replied, "Yes, the Cross family. Their times are tight. Why don't you take those to them?" And so he did. He went to the house and dropped off the bag. But who would have thought that out of this car, driving along, there were the 3 things that 3 little children wanted for Christmas? I wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you're celebrating. May this season be a season of peace and joy to your family, and may you share wonderful stories together. Before we go, I want to take less than a minute and tell you a little bit about what I have available because I've had a lot of questions. So you need more help. How do you go about it? What can I do to help you? Let me tell you what I've got out there for you, and I'm going to do it in less than a minute. First thing is I can help you through coaching. I love coaching. It's so much fun. It gives me the opportunity to see what you're doing and to give you suggestions on what you might want to do next or where you might go for the records. You can either be in a group session that's just $35 a month, or you could have a private session for $99 a month. You get access to the recording for the following month, and you will continue to have that slot until you give it up, which you can do at any time. Click right up here to go visit that. If you want to be part of my YouTube channel, sign up for Aimee's Crew on the YouTube channel. It gives you access to my monthly handout as well as access to my monthly live stream, where I'm going to work on my own family tree and take you through the process, answering your questions along the way. If you missed the live stream, you can watch it later. You can also reach out to me via my website if you need some real help and you want me to take on a project for your family tree. Click that right there. Thanks.